Hey you guys, this is Sasha and welcome back to my channel, Simply Sasha. If you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button, like, share, all that good stuff. Today we are taking a live pregnancy test. So I don't exactly know when this video will go live. It all depends on the results. If you are new here, I had a stillbirth for my first pregnancy at 39 weeks and 5 days. And so I've been on, backtrack. I've been blessed to have two beautiful boys, Josiah and Caleb, who are 4 and about to be 3. And I had a Mirena IUD and had that removed July of 2020. And thus, almost a year later, I have been trying to conceive. In my previous videos, I have done my live pregnancy test. But the reason why I'm making this one a little bit differently, it's in the evening. I actually went to work, dressed, all the rest of the stuff, is because after I took, I'm taking tests the last 4 days. So cycle day 7, 8, 9, and 10, 4 days. So I'm still on, not cycle day, DPO, days post-ovulation. So I'm still at 10 DPO, but here's the thing that has occurred differently. I wanna show you my first test. It's super old, but you don't really see anything, right? Like, I wanna make sure it's really in view. You don't see anything there. Then I want to take you the one that I took this morning. Okay. Now I'm sure you guys can see it. If not, I will insert a picture while I am talking, but I don't know if that is a evap line. And in person, you guys, this is Sasha while I was editing this video, and I did want to clarify that these tests were looked at after the 10-minute window. The second one was probably maybe 20 minutes after taking the test, and so that is why I do kind of look at them and reevaluate them. And typically I don't look at tests, but you know, when you're on the TTC journey, it does happen. But I just wanted to clarify that these tests were after the 10-minute window. Be the darkest evap, if it is an evap, that I have seen. Now, I'm testing again this evening because my cycle is shorter than it used to be when I conceived. I used to be on 28, sometimes 30-day cycle, and now I'm down to 26 ever since I had my Mirena IUD removed. So I'm gonna take a first signal and just see what I get. Unbeknownst, or not purposely, I should say, I have been holding my urine like 9 hours, like while I was doing these interviews for work and all the rest of that stuff. I'm on an interview committee. I just didn't go to the restroom. We ended up going out to dinner, talking, and never went to the restroom. Not good. And also some things I want to mention as I get ready to take the test. So this test is completely blank. All right, so hopefully this is a little bit better. So this test is blank, right? There's nothing there. I don't know if I have anything to hold it up against. Maybe this, right? It's dark. Excuse my nail that's missing. This one is the one from this morning. So I'm showing you just for reference, right? Do we see it? We see that second line there. In person, this is the darkest evap that I would have ever have if it is indeed an evap line. So I've got my cup of urine and I'm going to take my test, and then I'm going to talk about my symptoms, which I really haven't talked about. So there we go. Those drops are on there and covering my test up. So this particular cycle, I really did not track my ovulation. If you've been watching my playlist, which I'll link in the archives above, I really just didn't want to track. It's been very emotional. After having a loss of any kind, trying to conceive is just a roller coaster ride. So I already wasn't completely sure. Took some ovulation tests, only 2 at the end. It was high, but I think I had already missed my peak. So my DPO might even be off. I'm just going off base what my fertility tracker said. But I've had a lot of bloating. Now, I had bloating around ovulation where I felt like a ring was around my whole abdomen area and lower back and sides. And then yesterday I had like some cramping on my left side, but more like cramping, pulling, not cramping like my period's about to start, but cramping, pulling. And then consequently today while I was out, I really didn't have any appetite. Then when I ate, I was like so hungry, which just could have been I waited too long to eat. And then the crazy part is once I ate, I felt really sick to my stomach. Like I was glad that I ate because I felt like I needed to, but I felt sick to my stomach. I'm not a person who really symptom spots, but if perchance this ends up being the positive month, which again would be a great blessing, I want to make sure that I've done my due diligence as a vlogger and as someone who has documented all of my previous pregnancies where I just talk about some things that have been going on. I've had a lot of dreams, and the crazy thing, I'm not going to say funny, is my husband actually had a dream the other day about this baby, him and this baby, and no one else was around. And that always gives me encouragement, you know, when your partner, significant other has confirmations about a baby as well. And so I'm not gonna like take too much stock if this ends up not being the positive pregnancy test. I'm not going to like be discouraged. You're never out into AF or Aunt Flo comes. But I just feel a little bit different. If it is my period coming because I'm on cycle day 22, and I mentioned I have a 26-day cycle, so you know my period could be coming up within the next few days. But I'm very, very hopeful and optimistic just about going forward. So I think I'm just gonna take a 2-3 minutes to unwind, regroup, and pray, and then I will come back and show you that test. All right, so I've prayed, I've given it over to the good Lord above, and whatever it is, I know I can handle it. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me, and he will bless me. So I have the test underneath here, and I'm going to put it in here first. It looks negative on the screen. And it looks, to me, it looks very negative. Okay. Sorry, it's not like auto-focusing. Well, there we go. And here's the thing. I know that even though I held my urine, that it's in the evening time, and the optimal time is to do it in the morning, just because your urine is not as diluted. And so I will continue to test. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm still encouraged. No matter what is coming my way, every day I am one step closer to this wonderful baby boy or girl, and I am just claiming it in Jesus' name. Please give this video a like, thumbs it up, subscribe, stick around so that when I do get this blessing, you'll be here to witness it with me. I thank you guys for your love and support and your prayers. I'm praying for you and all things going well. I know it gets discouraging. I know it sucks sometimes, and you get tired and you get impatient, but we got this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.